This is your girl Mama Motormouth with another episode of I-86 that we're talking about right now is a fixer upper man or a woman. So we're gonna let Dre start off with this conversation. So come on, define a fixer upper.
I think we were talking about fixer upper being someone who needs some repairs. They're a good person at their core, right? But they need some work.
What kind of work?
Fresh out of relationship, maybe have some attachment issues, trust issues, kind of bring to the table. Talked about what else?
You know what? Again, when you talking, okay, so he's talking about like character issues. He's talking about the inside. Okay, again, I'm pinpointing the cosmetics because, like I said, you get a lot of people that always say, well, he got a job but he ain't got no car,
Right.
or he got an apartment but he ain't got no job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And living off his mama or something like that. So it's like it's always something cosmetic.
Right.
Or then again, I'm talking the cosmetic issues, in which it has nothing. To me, I agree with him, but you do have people that want to know about that as well. So that being the part of a fixer upper. I mean, would you date a fixer upper, someone that you know that you really, really have to work on? So
Absolutely not.
oh,
Absolutely not. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you have to. I think in order to, for me, I'm talking for me, is because I have to be in a certain.
nothing.
I have to be in a certain spot in my life to be able to help you, and I don't feel like I'm there.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So it's like we're just bringing each other down, right? Because if you don't, granted, I have a car, so I'm not speaking to that point specifically, but I'm using this example. If I don't have a car and you don't, if I don't have a reliable car, and you don't have a car, period. Where we going? Granted, because that's what I feel like. Like, one person has a car, but it's not
We're
reliable.
gonna walk to the park, I guess, y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you're gonna walk to work. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just a destructive, situation.
Let's get this bus cast going then. What?
Well, do we count kids as cosmetic? Because I want to speak to kids. Cause I saw your curveball. You weren't ready for this.
And I ain't ready. Come
Okay.
on.
So are kids? Is that not a fixer-upper? Is that not a fixer-upper person? No, think about it. If you're dealing with somebody who doesn't have kids, who doesn't have that experience, for them looking at it, man, that's work. Right?
We need some comments on that one because I
Oh, is
know.
it? I'm asking. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely comment, but I'm asking you. You don't think so? You don't see that?
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something.
That's work.
Yeah, that's work. You know
You
what?
can't fix it like you can fix a car, but that's still a
You know what?
big mountain.
It's a huge mountain to climb. 'Cause you know what? You for someone that don't have kids, you know what I'm saying? They and don't want a person with kids.
Okay.
You looking at you're looking at that like because that is something you definitely do not want on the agenda. No,
Right.
that did not come with our happy meal.
So I think
But
what we're talking about is
But
depending
don't-
on what the issue is.
But you know what? But defending the ones that actually have kids, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't call my kid because basically to them you ain't calling
No,
their
I didn't.
kid.
No,
You
I
calling
didn't.
their child
What I'm
fixer up,
saying-
or you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You
Well,
extra baggage and all, but I guess I'll help you too.
You can't.
I
Put
mean-
now you can't put this out because you can't. But what I'm saying, this is what we have to edit this out.
No.
What I'm saying
No,
is,
we ain't.
what I'm saying is this, right? We're talking about things that the other person are looking at as far as because you define it as not having a car. And I get that.
So
I define
okay.
it as me not having kids and not having that experience. For me, then
So
that's
everybody got their own opinion on
right.
that one.
So I mean, for me, that's not a bridge I'm gonna cross. Not at this point.
I know that.
But if I do have a kid, you know what I mean, and that's some type of experience I gain. See, I'm not trying to myself. I'm not trying to gain experience with somebody else's
Yeah,
kid.
but they don't want you to count them out. Because somebody else may think that, okay, you count me out because I have a kid, so you feel that I am.
For
What
me,
you say I am? Well, yeah, because
at
somebody
this
else
point in my
knows, but
life.
for you,
But
yeah,
see, what
because
we
it's
just
this
talking
point
about
in your
earlier
life.
with the car, right? If he doesn't have a car and I have an unreliable car, we're not a good man.
Okay, so
If-
emotionally too is what you're talking about
Yeah,
as well. So it's just like you said, if they just jumped out of a relationship and then you trying to jump back into one 2 weeks later. So that's an actual fixer upper because I mean it's like baby you had healed from you being in that last relationship. So now I have to sit here and try to rework everything and rebuild stuff for you, or with you in order to get you to realize I'm a good woman. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to do all that.
Yeah,
No.
that's very true.
So yeah, that is considered a fixer upper right there. You just jumped out of a relationship trying to jump into another Some will agree, some will disagree. Um,
It's
what
some
else?
the
Did
one.
you, what else is a fixer
Oh
upper?
God.
You know what? I tell you what, I'm a like this right here. This fixer upper. Okay, I do have this in my book that will be coming out next year. But my fixer upper. You know what? Actually, I just did the poem to what I'm getting ready to tell you guys on my other channel, Pam for Christ. PAM for CHRIST. So that'll be under the description box. But actually, like the guy, the name of the poem is called After All We've Been Through. But the guy I was with, he was a definite fixer upper. I mean, he literally had absolutely nothing. You know, like I said, he had no job, no car, no apartment. This dude was homeless. I mean, and it's not to say that I was desperate. No, my thing is because I was taking care of myself. I had my own apartment, my car. I had two jobs. I mean, I had a lot going for me, but my thing is, I was taught not to judge because you never know, who the person that's in the gutter may end up being the one that takes you up, or might end up being the one exceeds you or become a millionaire or whatever. So, I was taught not to judge, growing up. That's just something that I don't do. And I try to give fair chances as well. But this guy had absolutely nothing. And he was a fixer upper, and I literally fixed him up. He was a fixer upper. So, like I said, I mentally helped him. I physically helped him. I, bought him stuff. I mean, I was like wife material for him. I did everything cosmetic, outside, inside, mentally, physically. And he ended up getting on his feet and he was the bomb, started making plenty of money. Now you got a car, an apartment, and I'm talking about money coming in, and this fixer upper had the nerve to turn his back on me. You know what I'm saying? Because now he thought that he was just too much. So I done fixed the dude up. Now you think you too much and you done went on about your business. And we stayed together for a while, 4.5 years on and off or whatever. But at the same time, it's like he understood his mistake. Like nobody has ever been by his side like I have within the time before we were together, while we were together, and even after. That's something that he can like literally vouch to, and that's what he told his family members and his friends and stuff like that. But he's like he would never find another person like Pam. And for me to be there with him and fix him up in his time of need, and he just got the big head and went on about his business. You know, it's like, what do you think about fixing somebody up, or even wanting to waste your time fixing somebody up with the possibility that they may leave and not appreciate everything that you did for them and take you with them to the top?
I think that's a lot of times why we hesitate though, just for that reason alone, because we think is, will it be reciprocated?
Right, right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Would he return
So
the favor?
yeah, will they well, not even return a favor. Will they just be grateful enough to know your value? Sometimes it's not about just return the favor. It's an easy plug as just knowing that they wouldn't have been there without you. That's
Right,
that's,
yeah. Because you do
and if
you
you
want
are in
them.
a position to return it, absolutely. But I don't go into fixing somebody up hoping they return a favor. I go in hoping that they will use this as a platform to be able to help other people and be able
Okay.
to do me right.
Okay.
Do,
Well, you know what? If that was explained to me, because see, my thing is I'm a very, very understanding type of person. So don't
right.
be, if I help you out, don't be deceitful, after I've got to, helping you out. Say what you mean to mean what you say. Because that's just me. I'm that type of person. I mean, we can be talking for 2 years, and if you decide, just be honest and say, hey, babe, I don't think this is working. I want to go on about my business. I think I want to, broaden my horizons, blah, 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 A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, Z. I'm not going to have a problem with that. As long as you came to me and you told me you were truthful, I have no problem letting you go. My thing is you trying to sneak behind my back. You want to sit here and see if the grass is green on the other side. You want to cheat and all this other stuff. And now, everybody's getting hurt. Somebody going to get shot. Somebody's throat going to get sliced. Oh, no, I ain't going to do that. Yes, I am. But,
Just trying to take it with me. No, but that's
for real.
I think the point that we're speaking to, the bigger point about the fixer upper is just what you're ready for, honestly, because you were ready, or you wanted to take the chance on working with a guy who had nothing, so maybe you were in a better position to help him. Now, no, everybody doesn't feel like that. Like what I was saying earlier, like certain positions, I don't feel like I'm ready for that battle. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it actually, it makes sense. It makes sense. But see, the thing about it is, be honest. Just like you just did. You said you're not ready. Okay, cool. My thing is when I've encountered in the past, men that had fixer upper women, and that led them to not want to trust me, even though I had my own house and car and all that other stuff or whatever. Like I said, career, job, ABCD. So I had all those things, but because he didn't trust the fact that the last fixer upper that he had betrayed him, I couldn't get any trust from him. I couldn't get any loyalty. I couldn't get any of that. So even with the men, I believe that it has nothing to do with gender, but a lot of people may argue it has nothing to do with gender. It has everything to do with how they were hurt or their heart or their mindset. But men are the most, to me, like if they get their feelings hurt, it's like
So what?
yeah, it's like you really got to do a lot. You really got to dig deep to get him to even look like he want to come back around with his feelings
See,
again.
now,
It's
I argue
like
that with women too, though. It's like that. It's like
no,
that.
but see, men are not y'all not prideful, more prideful. It's just the fact that I didn't say that. No, y'all are not more prideful. It's just that y'all more hard. Y'all feel that y'all have to be more hard and not show feelings and stuff like that. And once y'all get your little feelings hurt, and now all of a sudden you trying to really really protect it, and we're getting the good women, we getting the bad sin of it because now y'all got y'all feelings hurt from this fixer upper that turned their back on you, and now all of a sudden I come into your life and I don't get no play.
Well, what happens? Well, what happens in I don't want to venture too far off, but it's like when your first relationship was trash, your second was trash, your third was trash, your fourth was trash, your fifth was trash. You can only be so optimistic at that point.
I'm gonna need him to take out the garbage.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So you come around the corner, and it's like the reason why they get in a relationship because they want to have that faith, but it's still very hard after 5, 6, 10, 50 relationships that ended up bad. But that's a whole different matter there. It's
Really
like
is.
if you have 30 different bad relationships, you know what the common factor in that is?
You right.
So
you
maybe
steady
it's
picking the
time
wrong one.
Yeah, maybe it's time to look in the mirror, but yeah. So
Yeah,
you
if that's the case, then you definitely need a break then, and you need to evaluate what it is that you need to get yourself together first,
Right.
and then evaluate what it is that you really really want out of a relationship. So that way, when you're dating or when you're talking to somebody and you see it, you have nothing to lose because you're only dating. You just met this person. This may be your second date, or this may be just the first date. So if you see it, if you pinpoint it, then you don't have to. I guess you could say, like I said, you go ahead and just nip it in the bud right then, because like I said, you have nothing to lose. So just get yourself together so you'll know what it is that you want. So when you see it, then you can go ahead and 86 it. So this was your girl, Mama Motor Mouth, and this was our episode of I-86 that, and
it's
this
gonna be a bonus episode. This ain't coming out, so
somebody acting up. This my boy Dre, but I know you guys have a lot to like really comment on because somebody was talking crazy. So
this ain't coming out, so y'all gonna have to. It's gonna be exclusive.
No, we love you guys and peace.